So one of the things that I didn't understand and I didn't want to spend money on when I first got into commercial embroidery was Mightyhoops and this right here, this Hoop Master kit. I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to open up this box, I'm going to show you guys how this thing could save you a lot of money, and it could help ramp your production up, and it can help start you, get you right into the grit of things, into making money fast when you get your commercial embroidery machine. I didn't understand it at first, but now I get it, and now that I have one, right, I have a few Mightyhoops, and now that I have this right here, it's gonna make me go out and find totally new clients that otherwise I would not go after, because my production would not be as perfect and as consistent as it's gonna be with this Hoop Master. All right, so before we get into this video, let me roll this intro, guys.
Boom, wait a minute, just like that. Boom, 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 just like that. A-Dubb Productions, just like that. Like, comment, subscribe, just like that. Boom, wait a minute, just like that. A-Dubb, you ready? Wait a minute.
All right, unboxing this, and I'm going to talk to you guys about embroidery and commercial embroidery, guys. When you guys get into the commercial side of embroidery, right, you can make a whole lot of money, but you need the accessories to level up on your embroidery game, right? What I mean by that is you're going to spend a whole lot of money on accessories in order to be able to produce the type of products that you feel like a consumer would really want. You gotta buy certain things in order to line things up so that everything can be consistent all the time. And these things are not cheap, guys. Nothing in embroidery, in commercial embroidery, is cheap. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I got this kit right here. Let's see what's inside of this. Okay, we got a 4x4 hoop, which is dope. And we got a few miscellaneous items in here. I'm just gonna leave this here for right now and take the other part out of the box. All right.
A-Dubb Productions.
Now I'm gonna take this part right here out of the box. All right. This part right here is the part that I believe sits on the table. Yes, I'm right. All right. And this part is another part of it. Let me situate everything.
Hey peoples and peepettes, you are now tuned into an A-Dubb production. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It'll really help the channel. And if you want to see the hits as they come, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. You will not be disappointed. Back to your show.
What I'm going to tell you guys is, now that I have this hoop, I have 2 more of these hoops at my machine. So I now have 3 of these hoops. And what it does is, you put this bottom hoop at the bottom of your shirt, right? And then you put your stabilizer on top of it, and then it snaps into place. See how that can be efficient and be easier to hoop things. So picture you put your stabilizer on here, right? You put this underneath your shirt, and then you just lay that on top, and it just grips it. It just hoops it for you. And this is strong, like to the point where if you put your finger in here and snap it, it's gonna hurt. It's not gonna cut you. It could probably, but it's gonna hurt a lot, right? Got the packing slip that tells you exactly what's inside of here. I'm looking for instructions. Okay, here's the instructions. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. Put the bottom Mightyhoop on here. That snaps into place. Put this on there. That snaps into place. And then and then it's hooped. Your shirt is hooped. That's pretty dope. All right, so this part connects to the other part. All right, just got to figure out how to connect it to the base station, the bottom part. So let me figure that out real fast.
A-Dubb Productions.
All right, guys, I think we definitely got this part figured out. I got my heavy duty power screwdriver here. I'm just gonna unscrew this so I can get these screws off of here. All right, put that back on there. Replace that, and it looks like we're going to use these. We should have 4 of these to attach these legs to this. All right, so we should have 4 of each. Yep. So we set this up, right, and we go like this. You put this on here, like so. Yeah, it does go at the top. Put this on here, and these go into here, all four. Alright, and we just connect them to the bolts at the bottom, obviously. So let me put this together right here. We need something at the bottom to keep these nuts from turning. Alright, so just hand tighten all four of them right there. With my hand, tighten that up, that's cool. Alright, all of them are tight enough. Doesn't have to be super tight, guys. Alright, that's held together good. If I ever feel it getting loose, I know all I gotta do is tighten it up. Hold up my hand, put my finger right there. Alright, that's good. And I got my screwdriver loose so it's not torquing out all crazy. So that's good. Alright. This is another hooping station to the big one. Okay, so I can either go like this, and I can use this one right here, and I can tighten this up, and I can hoop stuff with this right here, portable base station, but it won't line up shirts perfectly. I can use this to line up any other items. Tighten this down so it's nice and steady, right? And I can hoop any other items with my Mightyhoop, right? So as I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to attach this to this, guys, it just dawned on me that these are two different parts. So if I pull here, this attaches from this, right? So this freestyle station is actually meant to stay with the other part. It's meant to stay with the other part. All right, so now you got these little slots here at the bottom. I'm stepping on these little bubble foams right here. You got these little slots at the bottom, and it said in the instructions that through this hole, you can see the numbers on the board. Right, the board has numbers on it. If you guys can check out those numbers, and this has a hole in it by number 6. So it says 19 is a good starting point. So I can look right here and line it up in 19. And being as though it has these little spikes, 2 little spikes right here, get that right over 19. And I push that down, and it just locks right in, guys. Now, every single shirt that I put in here, I can hoop and hoop in the same spot. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to demonstrate to you for a while, but let me just adjust this a little bit more. The table can tilt up to make it easier for you. Right on the side right here, there's these little screws just connected to wing nuts. You have to take them out all the way. I learned that the hard way fiddling around with them off camera. Got to take it out all the way, adjust it, and then put it back in. Alright, so take the long screw part out all the way. Then adjust it to whatever notch you want it. I'll probably use it at the highest notch because it just seems like it'd be easier like that to get shirts down in there. Right? But for portability purposes, you can lower it down if you want. So that's good right there. And then I'll come on the other side and put that on the same level. Put that on there. And now our hoop master is in one position. Now it's tilted up, making it easy to work with. So I can go here, 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 right? I can grab my hoop, right? I can take this part of it, the bottom part, right? Let me unsnap it, right? Then I put the big tab at the bottom, and that you just push in, like there. Then I can take my stabilizer, put my stabilizer down. This holds my stabilizer in, right here. Right, get it right in the middle, right there. This holds my stabilizer in place. That's dope, right? Then I can get a shirt. I grab my shirt and I put my shirt in here. Never used this before, guys, so I'm just trying to see how easy or how difficult it would be. Drop my shirt down underneath here, right? Everything's lined up correctly, right? Drop it down. Make sure everything's in place. Alright, everything looks good, right? Shoulders, where I want them to be. Now I grab my hoop. This side is always supposed to be on your right here with the indentation. This doesn't have the indentation because it slides on a machine like that. Then I put this in place, right right here. Yeah, slide that in place right there. It locks in, and then I just push it down. And there it is. I'm hooped up. Then, to the best of my knowledge, from what I gather, how do I get this off? How do I get this off now? Alright, this is the easy part. Everything's all hooped up. Oh, yeah, okay. So, all I did was bend it forward. Alright, so that was easy. It locked in like that. Bend it forward. Look how perfectly that's hooped. Look how perfectly that's hooped, though. And that gives you that drum effect. That's hooped perfectly. Now, every time I put a shirt down, it's going to hoop exactly in that same spot. Don't have to worry if I want to make any adjustments. I got plenty of pegs to adjust this on, right? So this is a game changer for me, guys. This is a super, super, super game changer. Got the stabilizer on the back already, right? Because it hooped with the fabric, right? Stabilizer right there. Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You talking about production time? And on top of that, I got 3 of these. I got 3 of these Mighty Hoops right here. So as one is embroidering, I can hoop up the next shirt, and I can hoop up the next shirt, and I can boom, boom, back to back production. Easy. Stabilizer, right? Hooped up nice and good right there, and we are ready to go. So I see how you guys can understand how easy this is going to make production for me. I really didn't think that I needed this because you can always eyeball it, but this is going to step my game up and make my stuff on point times 10, because there's no way in the world that I can line this up by hand by myself perfectly without this device right here. Then when I'm done with this guy, I guess I just pry it off. Yeah, just pry it off, and it takes that part, the little nozzles out of there, right? The little notches at the back out of there. Move this off to the side, right? Then I grab the little one, and I come on here with the little one, and I lock it in. I guess this is for like baby clothes or something. And I can use that for measuring. Yeah, have to use that for measuring purposes. No, I actually don't have to, actually. Let me see. If I take this off. If I take this off, can I still use this? Yes, I can. I can use this by itself, but no, you can't actually, because that is right there, is in the way, it's jutting up, so you can't use it by itself. You have to use this part with it. So you sit this part on here. So this part right here lives on here. There's no need to ever take it off. It lives on there, right? And now you just sit this here on here. No, it goes this way. Sorry, yeah. And now you got a small, tiny hooping station for other things, I guess, like other size items, smaller shirts or whatever. You know, you can flip it this way and use it that way, right? Or you can, you know, whatever you need to do, pants, jackets, whatever, same way. You just, I like this thing. I like this thing a lot. I don't understand though how, if this side right here is adjustable. I don't think it is, because it appears to just be able to lock. Let me see. If I pull this up, yeah, it only locks into one area right here. So, and this right here is not adjustable. Yeah. So, yep. That's, you don't get that many different options with this one right here. But with the other one, you get a bunch of options, and you can mount it on the left side or the right side, lower or higher. All right, so a lot of options on the other one. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. See all these different pinholes right here? You got pinholes from on the left side all the way up and down, pinholes on the right side all the way up and down, pinholes in the middle, all these different numbers. Now you can mount it this way, you can mount it this way. Probably most likely going to mount it this way because that's how it's shown in the illustration. but you can mount it this way if you wanted to. 19, they say 19 is a good starting point. 19 is right there. That's upside down. This makes a difference because the breast is right here. So you can get whatever number you have right here. That'll be your gauge for that specific type of shirt. So you got a hole right here. This is a genius system actually. So you got numbers right here. Say like you got baby shirts. Okay, number 2 is the baby shirt. So you line up that number 2. See that number 2 in a hole right there? Number 2 in a hole. And then you just push down on it to get these little pins to slide up in whatever hole they need to slide up in. Say number 26 for extra large. Get the number 26 right there, line that up, and same thing on the other side right there with the numbers. So this is a perfect system. I'm glad I got this thing. This is going to be a game changer for me. It's going to line everything up. Got these letters right here. I don't know exactly what that's for. Maybe that's for exactly where you want the neckline to lay. Yeah, that's what that's for. That's for exactly these little swoosh marks right here. Little zig swoosh marks. Exactly where you want the neckline to lay so it can match up every single time. That is dope. Alright, so when you put your shirt on here, you lay it down. Once you got the neckline lined up, you know the rest of the shirt is laid out pretty much exactly where you want it to be. Then you can snap it right on. This thing is a game changer. It also came with a T-square, guys. I've never really used a T-square. I know this is also for lining up your shirts. I'm assuming that this is probably to use with the smaller part of it. It has these little screws on here. These ones have actually screws on here, so I guess it screws into, I don't know, maybe it does, or maybe it just slides on the slots or whatever, or maybe it also locks into those little holes right there. But yeah, you guys can figure that part out on yourself. I'm going to play around with this, and I'm sure I'm going to learn how to use it very, very soon. But guys, I hope you guys understand and you guys see the purpose of what a Mightyhoop can do for your life when it comes to commercial embroidery. This thing will really step your production game up, help you with your efficiency, help you with your accuracy, and help you line things up properly so that you can, especially like if you're like me and you have more than one. This is a 5.5 inch hoop, I think, right? Yeah, it's a 5.5 inch. If you have more than one of those, and I have 3 of, this is my 3rd one, so I have 3 of them. So I'm gonna go look for some new clients that want breast logos done, and because I can knock them out real fast. You know, I can have, the thing is, you spend the most time when you're doing stuff like that on hooping the actual shirt. And if you have a station like this, that takes away that element and it makes it super, super easy. Once your design is digitized properly, your machine is going to embroider it flawlessly. You won't have any thread breaks. You won't have any issues, because I've determined, by me doing this all the time on my MT1501, I've determined that most people have issues because their design is not digitized correctly. Guys, that's my my conclusion with all my Ricoma videos that I've done. I've determined that because I've went and I've had problems with designs, and I went and redigitized them or tweak little parts of the image, and then boom, embroidering out perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, embroidering out perfect back to back to back to back to back with no other issues after I made those adjustments in the actual digitizing software. So, and that came with learning and experience, guys. So once you get your pattern to the point where it can embroider back to back, right? Get yourself one of these things. Dog. Money in the bank. Boom, next. Boom, next. Boom, next. Boom, next. Ching. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. But yeah, guys, like I said, upfront cost, it's going to cost you a lot. I think after you buy your commercial embroidery machine, to get all the attachments that you want and everything that you want to embroider on shoes, you want to embroider on belts, you want to embroider on hats. Well, hat attachment already comes with it. There's another hat attachment, a Gen 3 hat attachment, but I think it works fine with the 2 hat attachments that the machine comes with. But this Hoop Master, I didn't think it was, but now I'm going to say it's a must-have. There's one more piece to it that I'm gonna get. It enables you to use multiple different size of hoops. I'm gonna have to get that too, because now that I see the value in this, I'm definitely gonna have to, I need that in my life, okay? So guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, if you're interested in buying something like this, if you have your MT1501 or any other embroidery machine, you're gonna need a hoop master, all right? And you're gonna need some Mighty hoops. So use my Ricoma affiliate link down in the description below. Hope this video helped you guys out a lot and you see and understand the value in having this piece of equipment right here, because I didn't. And when I don't understand something and then I start to understand it and then I get it, I want to show you guys and explain to you guys what I didn't understand and help you understand it so that you guys can be better than me right off the bat. All right, so I hope you guys appreciate that. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Check me out on Instagram and I'll talk to you guys on the next video. It's your boy. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?